I believe that I'm going to deposit something on the inside of you that's going to change the trajectory of your life. The first lesson that I want you to know is that you never go anywhere without an expectation to receive something. How many people believe that their time is valuable? There is a value for every single minute that you have. And even if you're doing projects that are pro bono, there's still a value associated with your time. And you need to really think about that when you commit yourself to something. Business is based on relationships. Now, you have to add value to the table. You have to do something that matters. But at the end of the day, relationships have a tremendous amount to do with your ability to be successful. Here's an area where I think most people are today, and it's called grussel. So this is Jane right here. So Jane is a grussler. And so what a person does who grussels, it's the combination of a grind and a hustle. And so it's people who are living between these two worlds. The grind is a daily job. It's where they go every day, or it's whatever generates revenue for them as a business, as a person. That's the main thing that they do. But I also believe that every single person should have a side project. Everybody should have something that they're working on the side. And so what Jane does is that she has a hustle on the side. It's something that she's working on because nowadays having just a regular standard job is risky. I believe that every single person is a brand. And so there's certain things, there's certain components and elements that are consistent with being an actual brand. When we begin to look at ourselves as a brand, it's a totally different paradigm shift versus just seeing ourselves as a person and just seeing ourselves work a job or work for someone else. I believe that every single person has a genius on the inside of them. The average person spends 70% of their waking life at work, but that genius is asleep. And when I talk about that genius, what I'm really talking about is really this cross-section between passion, problem, and process. How can you connect what you truly love to do to the purpose that you have in life? We can't just look at if you have a good resume and you have a degree, you're going to be able to get a job. Now people are going to be looking for what I call social proof. So it's great that you work for company A, you work for company B, but now what does that mean? Can you show me something that you've done in the real world? See, nobody can tell your story the way you can. Nobody can tell your story. So now you have to become an expert at telling your story. You have to be able to tell that story across multiple platforms, multiple different mediums. How do you communicate and articulate that story? Stories, brands are stories, and people make an emotional connection to your story. So what's the basic idea that you have that could be remarkable, that could separate you from other students? Because other students are getting A's just like you. It's one thing to have an idea. It's something else to be able to get that idea and get that idea outside of you so that you can then begin to look at how you can really take that idea to the next level. So as you begin to think about what are the services or the things that you can provide, how can you meet an undiscovered want? How can you meet something that people don't even realize that they have a need for or that they even want yet? We have a group of people right here that are going to be this group of disruptive, nimble, geographically dispersed people that are going to emerge, that are going to change the way business is actually done in our economy. They're going to change the new economy. It's going to be a group of people that are connected, but they're not necessarily connected by an org chart. But they're connected online. They're connected through some of the things that they do and the passions that they have. And they're really going to change the way business is actually being done.